Okay, hi guys, Dave here. I just want to talk to everybody about proper weight transfer. What is a proper weight transfer in the golf swing? And the first thing, we don't want to get confused in terms of weight transfer on the backswing. On the backswing, we don't shift onto the right leg. We take the club back with the club head, the hands, some people it's the lead shoulder or a little rotation, together by creating that width. If we just pick up and try to turn, we don't get any weight moving at all into this leg, the back leg, the right leg for right-handed golfers. So by sweeping the club a little bit, don't overdo it because you're going to sway off the ball with your upper body. It's going to move too much. You just drag the club up together, club head, hands, shoulder. And then the second half of the backswing, we complete it by rotating. Now when we rotate, that puts some pressure into the inside of the leg. It's not actually a weight transfer, it's a redistribution of some pressure or a little weight into the back leg or into the back foot, but not onto the foot. You can always stand just on the edge of a club. And the goal is not to put all your pressure onto the club. It's just to feel your loading against the club. Now the transfer in the downswing. What is a weight transfer in the downswing? It means that the left knee gets over the foot and the hip gets over the knee. So when we perform that motion, everything gets stacked on top, and our hands by that time would be about halfway down, and we really begin turning the hips. A lot of people get it started properly. They use the lower body, the weight transfers over, but then they become stagnant. Now the weight transfer is not completed. It gets completed by hip rotation to the target, so my weight's constantly moving to the left. When that occurs, the hands win the race to the ball and not the club head. When we hit the ground before the ball, it's often because there's too much weight transfer and the upper body falls back and we hit the ground, or there's none and we turn and we go outside in with the weight on the back leg and we can hit the ground, cut across the ball, slice the ball. And finally, we can begin the weight transfer and then just keep coming down with the arms and never continue it. Once you've gotten it started, it's a little bump of the hip to the left, just a tiny little bit into that club, bump the wall, we rotate right away. And when we do that little, it's not an exaggerated motion. It's a little bump and rotate, and the weight transfers entirely. We get the hands in front, they release, we hit the ball first, divot after, and you can kind of get the sensation for it. If you transfer your weight with your upper body, now you're coming outside in, so your swing path, instead of your hands and the club dissecting below your shoulder, they go over your shoulder. Now you're cutting across the golf ball, not a lot of power, not a lot of speed, and often you're going to hit a pull or a pull slice. So remember, it's not a sway onto the right, it's breaking it up into two, create some width or reach, second half turn. Then we fall back onto the left, the front foot. That's how you get your weight to move effectively from foot to foot. Hope this helps. Study it a couple of times, watch my motion, really turn, fall onto the left,